Welcome to Stessing News today. Well, not to Stessing News. 2 times I've heard this to Stessing News. Now I'm hoping that it's just a stupid, silly little fucking rumour. I really am, with the bottom of my heart, hoping it is a stupid rumour. Because I remember ranting about this before. Hopefully it's BS. Hopefully it's a stupid rumour. And hopefully I misread it. But apparently, people, are you ready for this? Apparently, they are planning on making a remake, a reshitting a remake, you ready for this? Of The Running Man. No, you're not hearing things. A remake of The Running Man. The classic, the fucking classic Arnold Schwarzenegger film is going to be remade because, as usual, we all know that The Running Man was a Stephen King novel. But for anyone who's a Stephen King fan, will correct me if I'm right and wrong here, but the novel, I would not have loved it off. I'm sorry if anyone loves the book, praises the book. I am not a lover of the book. Stephen King, like Stephen King, and I respect Stephen King. I'm saying I don't, but I do. I respect Stephen King. There's some books I like of Stephen King's. There's some books I think were better than the films. Or there's some films I think were done better than the books, or vice versa. I mean, it's what makes the world an interesting place, right? But the book of The Running Man, I was never a lover of. The book is totally different than the one you see of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Totally and utterly different. In the book version, I'm picking my nose. In the book version, Arnold Schwarzenegger's character was a thin, drawn out, weak man. And I remember right there, he had a wife, he had a daughter. His wife was a prostitute because of his hard of living. His daughter was badly ill, she was badly sick. So he went to this competition called the Running Man Show. So he could save money to help get his wife, stop his wife from selling her body, to help his daughter who is badly ill. That's what he wanted to do. He went into this Running Man Show. It's like a bit different though. In the Running Man Show, you could run anywhere. You could run to a wire, you could run on the streets, you could run in Manhattan, and you have these stalkers, just like in the film, what would kill you. That's the only bit what was slimming on a little bit what's different. And if it might be right, he has this woman who he helps on the way, very similar to the one you see in the film, who helps him out. No love interest, she helps him out. But then as the book goes on, he finds out that he was double crossed. His wife, his daughter had been done in from the higher up one being Jericho, the main villain. And Jericho has ordered his wife and kid to get killed. So the woman leaves. He says he'll stay on this double debt aeroplane. He doesn't like say it in words, but how to say it, how I see it. The character of the Running Man says, fuck it. Flies an aeroplane into Diligent's bid building, the Running Man show. Kills himself. Kills Tillicum in the process. End of the book. So I thought the book was depressing. It was dark, had a depressing ending. The character kills himself. Nothing at all like the character of Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nothing at all like Mr. Muscles with his one-liners. This is the Annie. I always say it. I always say it. This is the Arnold Schwarzenegger I miss. When he was in his dirty 30s, he's showing his big biceps, go out with one-liners. But his films was rated 18. Wasn't PC pussified like films you see nowadays. They're films I miss of Arnie. I know he's getting older. He's no longer in his dirty 30s. Old age sucks ass. We all get old. It sucks. I get it. But why do a remake? There's so many, right? There's so many. Find that up a bit. There's so many films out there. There's so many books, I should say, that has never seen the day of light by Stephen King. There's so many books out there what has never seen the day of fucking light by Stephen King. They're racing remakes after remakes after remakes. How many have fucking not been successful? Carrie. How many remakes of that have there been? The TV series of The Signing. Is it still noted as Stanley Two-Bits? No. Let me think of other ones. It, where I go shit, was it was successful, but in my eyes, it was shit compared to the original one. I'm sorry, but that's how I see it. We have to agree, we have to disagree sometimes. The tried to remake of Sanum Lock. I'm sorry, but the original one I love. The miniseries, I love a Sanum Lock. One day around the road, I might be through it. They've done TV versions, like they've done a TV version of The Dead Zone. I believe it's done. I might give it a chance one day on the road, but to me, I was always a big fan of Christopher Walken. I just think Christopher Walken paid it pretty good. Maybe I might be wrong because I know the TV one is totally different. But there's been that's what I'm getting at. There's been so many fucking remakes, shittenings, like My Pet Cemetery. How many people talk about Pet Cemetery, the remake nowadays, compared to the classic original 1989 one? How many? How many? So what is the why don't they do something what's not been done yet by Stephen King? Just saying, my opinion. But no, I'm trying to they'll shit it out, and I'm thinking, what is the point? What the fuck is the point of this? What is the point? What's the exercise? What's the point? Does Hollywood not learn? Do they not learn from their fucking stupidity? How many fucking remakes have they done and they've bombed? Total rim job. I don't like me at all. The one with Arnie. I'm on about the remake with Stephen fucking Pharaoh. Does anyone remember that? If you don't remember the shitty remake with Stephen Pharaoh, it's fair enough. Fair enough, I understand. Because it was forgettable. And it was generic. And it was shit. The remake did, what was it? Robotop. How many people nowadays memorise the shit make of Robotop? Do you remember the original one? Peter Weller? Do people ever remember the fucking remake? TV shows, Lethal Weapon. Do you remember the original Lethal Weapon? The TV show, do people remember it compared to the original or the sequels with Mel Gibson, Danny Duffer? Nobody does. Nobody fucking does because they're forgettable. Same as this will be forgettable. No Arnold Schwarzenegger, no Running Man. They're even thinking about doing another Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm sorry, but no Robert England. What is the fucking point? Anyone can put a hockey mask on. Anyone can dress up like Michael Mathers and wears a fucking mask. Fuck me, give me a paycheck. I'll fucking do that. I pretend to kill people. Special effects, a fake mask on. Job done. But Robert England made that role his fucking own. Arnold Schwarzenegger made that role his fucking own in The Running Man. You don't want it for being a thin, skinny, torn out die. Instead, it's a die working for the war, working for the army. The army decides to kill innocent people, and he doesn't achieve with it. His own people turn on him, knock him the fuck out. They set him up. He goes to prison. He has a thing on his neck. He says, fuck that. Breaks out. They go after him. They set him up. They stick him on the Running Man show. We all know it. We love it. I love the song in it. You know, I even got it once as a ringtone, that song. I even got it once as a ringtone. You know, you got to hit the right spot. Not today. On a lonely night. Don't hit the night. I'm going to kill the song. But yeah, I love that. I love that much. I love the music in it. I love the funny trailers and the ads they had in it. I like Gilligan, who you all know in real life was a presenter of a game show. I like the fact that he was out at 18. He was out of fire. Sadly to say, but he's out of the actors that paid the stalkers, sadly to say, are sadly no longer with us. Some of them have passed on. May they rest in peace. You know what I mean? I love it. And I remember the sad scene, one of the actors who is sadly no longer with us, where he says to Arnie, don't you be the only arsehole who will die for nothing. I don't want to be the only arsehole in heaven. And I always remember them lines, classic lines. I remember all the villains like Mr. Freeze and Lecto and they're on the chainsaw. He doesn't be a pack of you stupid. I love it. So why remake something? Why fix something? This is coming from the fucking art here. This is coming from the art. Why fix something what isn't broken? And I'll say this to fucking Hollywood and all these dickheads who thought of this amazing idea. Let's remake the Running Man. How many people, right? How many people think, you know what I fancy these days in Hollywood? I'd get an hard on. I'd get a fucking turned on if they made a remake of The Running Man. Oh, I say a woman now. Oh, I'll get wet behind the panties if they make a remake of The Running Man. I've been thinking about it all this time. How many people have really wanted to see a remake of The Running Man? Come on, let's all put our hands up here. How many have wanted to see a remake of the fucking Running Man? How many? Same as how many people put their hand up when they wanted to see a fucking remake of Token Retail? How many put your hand up for anyone who wants to see a remake of that? That many. Same as did people think about it? I love The Running Man, but I'm sorry to break hearts, but I just name things I love about it. But you know that was in what? That's the 80s action film. You know, because that's lightning in a bottle. The 80s is a different era. Nowadays, it'd be PC pussified. It'll be a fucking shitty 12 rating. You won't get no bad language. You won't get no action stars. I'm sorry to break arts, but there's Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't lung anymore. There's no one with big biceps anymore. They'll die and base it on the book. I just told you what I think of the book. A depressing book. Or they'll just die and fucking copy one-liners off it and they'll just fuck it up. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe somewhere in my running brain I might be wrong. Maybe it will be a good film. But how many shitmates, shitting-ins have they done and have flopped? That's what I mean. And I'm going to just keep saying it. If it's not broken, why fix it? What is the point of it? This is what Hollywood wants. This is what people want. Another fucking shitting in. Another shit make. A pointless fucking tour fest. Another race of fucking money on a fucking pointless shit make. But hopefully it won't happen. Hopefully it was just a stupid rumour I heard. But about times now, fucking times I've heard this shit that they're planning on doing a remake of one of my favourite Arnold Schwarzenegger films, The Running Man. And I think to myself, does Hollywood ever learn? I'm going to probably get this. Well, you don't have to go and see it. You're right. I probably won't want to fucking see it. Because I already know what I'm going to see. Shit. But it's just the fucking fact that this thing alone, I've not once been to the cinema. The only time I've ever been to the cinema to watch a fucking film was Meg 2. Nothing else interested me. And that's fucking reason why when they're throwing shit and things, digging things up from the fucking past instead of coming up with new ideas. You're just lifting the past. And what? And Hollywood isn't remaking the fucking Running Man and digging things up from the fucking past. So please, anyone, you're not doing this shit that I live in the fucking past. Yeah, I love the 80s, but I'm sorry, right? Unless I've got a Lotus like Michael J. fucking Fox, it's very unlikely I'm going to be back in 1987. So that's it. Come on, something fucking new, Hollywood. Come up with something fucking new. But I'm dying to it'll get made. But I'm just hoping with Sugar on top, it was just me mishearing something. I'm fucking hoping it's a load of BS. I'm hoping it. But we never can tell because Hollywood are fucking thick. Sums it up. But after every fair, I'll pay the fucking lead. It's been every fucking remake going. Is it them? I'm running out of here. See you later. Fucking remake of The Running Man. Fuck me, it's gonna kick me in the balls. Fucking joke.